Gamers, welcome to another Dragonheir Silent Gods video and welcome to another Mekkatorque showcase. This is the endgame boss in Season 2, guys, part of the Otherworld event. I've already done a video showcasing the Poison team, but now we're going to showcase the Frost team, which, I gotta say, it is extremely underwhelming, okay? We've seen crazy things happening on the Chinese version of the game with the Frost team versus the exact same boss, but is nothing close to it on our server. And I'm going to show you if it's worth building the team or not. Before we get into that, if you guys want to put your hand on free rewards, free Heliolite dice, gems, and tons of other goodies straight onto your account, make sure you guys click on the link in the description down below. Use code Skratch. It doesn't cost you nothing. It helps to support the channel, which I really appreciate. And you're going to be able to claim some additional extra rewards when you bond your account. This is a brand new event that started like a week and a half ago or something like that. If you've used my code in the past, you're going to have to redo it to make sure you're not missing out on free rewards that the game developers will send you straight onto your account. But let's move on to the freaking Mekkatorque. So, the Frost team, guys. I do want to show you actually this first. So, on the Chinese version of the game, they were able to pull off crazy numbers. I'm talking about 700 million damage, 1.5 billion, 1 billion, 800 million. Crazy numbers, okay? And the dumbest thing is that they used an artifact on Losenia that makes no sense because it does not enable her to do anything, okay? Nothing, because she already has a 100% chance to land debuffs, which is a bit like, WTF, what is actually happening there, right? So, Losenia basically has this. Basic attacks cast an ice ball with a 75% chance of inflicting frost. You have 25 from the skill up, that is 100% chance. The battle skill has 100% chance. The ultimate skill has 100% chance. So, the only thing that I can explain is that that artifact on the Chinese version was bugged and was creating some sort of a weird interaction that enabled the characters to do stupid damage. Okay? I have pretty damn good builds. Now, of course, I don't have as much crit rate because I've just changed the artifact, but I do want to show you kind of like an idea to understand. So this is his Losenia right here, okay? She's only +2. Or Inspiration 2, mine is Inspiration 5. He dealt 725 million damage. This is not necessarily such an amazing build. If we go back to mine, you can already see that I have more crit damage. I have 1.3k attack extra on top of what he has, okay? And there's no secret in here that, oh my god, Skratch, you might be missing something, no? These are all of the builds on them. So I'm gonna show you. This is my Olgan. Is running the Mark of the Calamity. This works really good on him, by the way. Definitely something to keep in mind. And we have Mythical Gear. You do need accuracy, as much damage as we can squeeze from him, next to that survivability. Then we have Ardrat. You do need a Ancestral Protection, but we are running the Gatekeeper Staff, and we are running one of these mythical pieces to boost the damage when we are landing a shield, which will occur very often. Then we have Donella, who's going to bring in a lot of debuffs, okay? That's basically the whole idea with her. She's bringing in attack penalty, accuracy penalty. She can stun, but that's a bit irrelevant. Healing prohibition. So the more debuffs we bring onto the boss, the more damage we're going to do. We have an emissary set on her with a Rift Hourglass. We have Rava with a Brotherhood and with a Witch's Remains. And he does have a mythical piece too to boost a bit his damage as well. Accuracy, we're not really counting on getting high damage, but you can see the talents on each one of the characters individually. You see the ones on Ardrat, you see the ones on Olgan, and then you have Losenia. Now, I'm going to try her with this artifact just to show you the damage. I tried manualing this as well, and it made no freaking difference whatsoever, okay? Before you're putting that into the comments. But that's what we have in terms of builds, talents. Skill timing for the team, guys, the following. Ardrat can run wild. Or you can even put her like this, 15 seconds and 11. Why not? Let her just beef up your entire team. Or you can put 10.5. Why not? And she's gonna double dip on this without a problem. you can see all of the stats on all of the characters, and we are running the wave breaker, sorry, all of the timing on all of the characters. Let's go into the run. Positioning wise, it doesn't really matter that much. You can play around with it if you want to. Olgan needs to be somewhere close to the rest as well. He's just gonna hit 3 targets. That's the main idea. He needs to be close to them. If not, with his ultimate, he's not gonna be able to do much, unfortunately. You see, Losenia is still smashing them all. The problem is the damage is very underwhelming, okay? I don't know why, except the fact that 1,000,000% they had some bugs on the Chinese server. And it seems like they have no damage reduction after the 200 million damage. And that happens every season. It's not something that is considered a bug anymore, at least from my point of view, because every season they have no damage reduction versus the bosses, unlike we do. Once you reach the 200 million mark, bang, you have a massive damage fall off on the team, right? And that's something that happens all the time, but is not happening for them for whatever reason. Now you see the damage is absolutely dog poo, literally. I will be doing a simulation one just to show you the damage. Even if somebody dies, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. 275 million damage. And that's with the artifact that makes absolutely no sense, okay? That makes no sense. No sense. We're gonna run the ring on her this time around, and you're gonna notice that the damage will be higher. And I'm talking about substantially higher. As long as they're not dying mid-fight or anything like that. Easy 50 million on top of that. And he died as well early this time too. That being said, this team is not pulling off the same numbers. Which means that this team most likely might not be worth building. Might not be worth using a Frost team versus this boss. Just in case, if you were wondering. Look at that. 944 million damage. How? Even if it's Felocia with Rose in there, it doesn't matter. We have pretty much the same effects with the team that we have currently on. And it's just that there is nothing broken on our servers. Nothing that will enable us to pull off that crazy damage. Now, I've tried, of course, different variations. And I'm actually going to show you that before. I'm going to show you the best team that you can run to get the best possible result with this. Trial records. Let's go all the way to the very bottom. So, right here, we have the first one. First run, 347. Second run, changing the artifact to the shitty one that I've just dropped before, 284, 285. Change back the artifact, 321, 326, 338, 241. Right here, I'm not sure what happened exactly. 332. Then I said, you know what? Let me bring in Vitar. I need the big weapons. The damage went up, 373 million. I've tried it with Rava a couple of times with the same build on Losenia, but then I decided to change it. I dropped Rava, changed the build on Losenia, brought in Olgan back into the team, and this is the highest I've got with a Frost team. 406 million with an inspiration to Vitar. Not with her exclusive artifact, but with the Ring of Winter. And let's do one run with that as well, just to show you basically the positioning. So Mecha Frost 2 right here. This is the positioning for the team. You want to have Vitar right here. She will turn around and the battle skill will hit all of those orbs that are spawning, okay? You can see her talents. We are basically just getting more crit damage from here. This is the build on her, which is a pretty good build. Then we have Losenia with Witch's Remains, but she still has the mythical gear to try and push some more damage, of course. Then we have Olgan with Brotherhood set and with a Mark of Calamity. And then we have Donella with the exact same build, Ardrat with the exact same build, skill timing slightly adjusted because now we have no other character to apply that defense down. Losenia is going to do it, and she's going at 11 seconds. Then you have Olgan going at 11.2, and then you have Flora. Vitar going at 14.6 on a 30-second cycle, okay? Let me just show you how this plays out. The boss will spawn this. Okay, we have the debuffs. You see, the enemies are right here. Losenia procced her ultimate skill. Olgan, and then Vitar goes in. Boom. Right? That's how it works. And you can already see a much better damage comparing it with the previous team. But still, even with the exclusive character, we're not able to pull anything close to what they've done on the Chinese version. Which brings me to the next thing. An Ice Blast team will most likely do the exact same damage, if not better, than my Frost team with Beldele. So, is there any point in building this team? If you're struggling with a rally team or something else, then yes. But I'm pretty convinced that an Ice Blast, which it shouldn't be performing better than AoE, is going to perform better than this. A Wild team is going to perform better than this. The only one that won't perform better, most likely, is going to be Dauntless. But even that could potentially perform better than this, okay? So, in my opinion, I just do not think that this team, even though it's heavily inspired, 5 inspiration of Senia, 2 inspiration of Vitar, I still don't think that is performing good enough. Burn, Necrosis, Poison. I need to try Thunderbolt. I haven't tried it at all. I have no idea what they can do. Rally, Wild, and Ice Blast, I think will be the top, with Dauntless and Frost being at the very bottom. That was all for this one. I just wanted to show you basically what you can expect. I've tried many different variations of this team to try and push the highest possible damage, but it's just not happening, okay? Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.